So next we're going to look at what if we need to find the change in position, which I've covered up with my letters here. And so we're going to take our original equation and we're going to solve for the delta x. So we've got our v equals delta t, and you can see here what I've got to do is I've got to multiply by the t. So I've multiplied both sides by t by putting parentheses and then multiplying by t. What that's going to do is it's going to cancel out the t right here. Let me pick a different color here. It's going to cancel. Whoa. Not that one. It's going to cancel out the t right there, and it's going to leave the t on the other side. So then my equation is going to look like this. So I've got delta x equals v times t. So let's look at this example here. So we've got a centipede traveling at a speed of 2 millimeters per second. That's my v. And it wants to know how far does it go. That's the delta x in 6 minutes. Now we have to be careful. There's a star there. 6 minutes and seconds. So I have seconds right here and minutes right here. Those are not the same unit. And when they're not the same unit, what I need to do is I need to make sure that they do match. And I think that is under... let's see, is it under here? Yeah, there it is. 6 minutes times, there's 60 seconds in each minute, so that's going to be 360 seconds. So that's the actual number that I'm going to use in my calculation, okay? So going back to what I was doing here with my thing, so I've got to write the formula without any numbers in it. There it is, delta x equals v times t. And now I'm going to write down the math that I'm going to do. Before I do the math, I got to write down the numbers that I'm going to plug into my calculator. So I'm going to be multiplying velocity times time, but I'm going to use that 360 seconds. So 2 times 360. 2 millimeters per second times 360 seconds, and so I get 720. And I put millimeters as my unit, so if you want to understand where that comes from, that's right here. So I took my millimeters per second, and when I multiplied by seconds, the seconds canceled out, and I'm left with millimeters as my unit. So that's where that unit comes from, okay? The distance unit is usually the unit you have left over, provided all the rest of your units match, okay?